Hello, my name is Lara and welcome to my channel. I may be posting this video a few days later, but today is November 2nd and we have a new update for The Sims 4. In this video, I will be talking about scenarios. Scenarios are situations that will be available in-game where Simmers can choose to participate and work toward an outcome for their Sims. Now the fun part is that there are different outcomes per scenario and that there are many ways to achieve those outcomes. And there's no better way to talk about something than to check something out first. So I will jump into the game, I will play a little bit with the scenarios, and then I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. So basically, as soon as you launch The Sims 4, you're gonna have this new option on your main menu and it's called New Scenario. When you click it, it's gonna show you the scenarios that they have available. As of now, we only have these two, making money and finding love after a breakup. I'm gonna be doing the second one, finding love after a breakup, because the making money one is very simple. You have to choose a lot, then your funds will be set to 0, and you have to make 1,000,000 simoleons any way you want. Let me show you. I'm gonna start in a new save. Give me anything. Good. He's evil, creative, and the bro, sure. And his name is Garrett Dooley. Okay, so if I chose this house, furnished. So yeah, I can pretty much pick a whole furnished house. Ctrl-Shift-C. There you go. 32 minutes, sure. Whatever you say. And now I'm gonna start a new scenario. I'm gonna try to play the finding love after a breakup because there's more depth to it and there's more options. Let's read the description, shall we? A messy breakup is even messier for Sims who live together. Is there anything worth savaging in this relationship, or is it time to find new love? Sims will start the scenario having recently broken up with each other. Okay, that's interesting. Requirements. Sims must not be related to each other, which makes sense. And choose Sims who are young, adult, or older. So you can't do that with teenagers. Okay. Potential outcomes. A Sim is soulmates with someone they've broken up with. A Sim is best friends with someone they've broken up with. A Sim is soulmates with someone they've never broken up with. So you can have the two Sims who've broken up to be together, or to become friends, or you can have one of them find another soulmate. I mean, that's interesting. I want to see how that's gonna work though. So yeah, I started with an existing save, Garrett, and I want to replace this family. Nice, we have Garrett here. It doesn't look as good because I did it only with base game. I think it'd look better if I had used cottage living. But yeah, I'm gonna add my Sim self dressed as Alice in Wonderland. Look at how cute she is. She is me, but with like blue eyes. Yeah, that one's kind of cute. So we have here Garrett, we have Alice. Let's play. I think I've made a mistake because Garrett is here. So I'm gonna evict them because I don't want two Garretts here. Yes, I don't want him to be in this world. Good. Okay, so they too are sad because they've broken up. And in the relationship panel, we can see that the romance relationship is terrible and the friend relationship is bad as well. So yeah, they're not on good terms at all. But like we don't have goals, we don't have milestones, we don't have anything. We just have like this open-ended thing with no instructions. We're just drawn here. Friendly, ask about hobbies and skills. This doesn't seem to be working out, sure. So why don't you come here and take a photo with her? Let's do that. Let's see what that makes. Oh, look, now they don't hate each other as much. So why don't you, Alice, come and take a photo with Garrett? Let's do that. Let's see. Oh, sure, I hate you, but why wouldn't I want to take a picture with you and smile like that as if we were best friends? If you think about it, that's kind of realistic. Some Instagram people would do that. I think the relationship's not strong enough, so let's take more photos. Okay, so now they like almost maxed the friendship thing. Oh, let's become best friends with him. Why not? Oh, so now they are best friends. Good to know. I think we could do anything now, like joke. Ooh, I completed the scenario. Okay, so I finished it, spending 3 hours in game, and I had the outcome forever friends. A sim is best friends with someone they've broken up with. So, on to my thoughts. I'm gonna start talking about the positive to get this over with. It could potentially be an easier way to keep track of a challenge, or at least of the final goal of a challenge, like a rags to riches. As soon as you finish it, you get the pop-up. So it could be useful for that, I think. Ooh, hello modders. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add some interesting challenges into the game, and also they may even add ones that the community already knows, and that'd be really good to have in game to keep track and stuff like that. But now let's talk about the negative, starting with one very simple question. Why? First of all, even if modders do save the game, adding a few more challenges, the console players will be limited to the scenarios given to us by the developers, and that could become old pretty quick, especially because the Sims team has a reputation of implementing things and forgetting about them, like whims, sentiments, This may be updated in the future, but as of now, even if you start a scenario with an existing save, you are gonna be taken into create a sim, and you are not gonna be able to play with your existing already played households. I just wanted to show you something. Garrett's satisfaction is 75, and Alice's is 75 as well. I'm gonna get them to become best friends. Yay! Garrett and Alice are becoming best friends. And that ended the scenario. So yeah, it ended, and I had the outcome forever friends. And I have two problems with this. First, it should ask me if I want to end the scenario now. What if I want them to be friends, but I also want to pursue a relationship and have the outcome be the soulmate one? Or what if I want them to be friends, but I also want one of them to find somebody else? What if I want them to try and be together, see that it doesn't work out, and then get them to be with other people? So yeah, for the multiple outcome scenarios, they should ask you whether you want to end it now or not, because you may want a different outcome. You may want to do a detour before getting to where you want. And another thing that's not good at all is the reward. Like I showed you, they had 75 and now they have 5,075. If you don't do like me, you put time and effort into doing the scenario, you're not gonna be able to buy that many rewards. Like you can't get the most expensive ones, and you could spend them pretty easily on the other ones that we have. And also, we don't have that many rewards, so if they're gonna give you points to buy rewards, shouldn't they at least give us more interesting rewards or something? I don't know, it just feels like lazy to me. I also think that the scenarios were an opportunity lost because they could give us more customization. I think that the scenarios should be more like aspirations, and like we could ourselves choose a career and a level that you have to achieve, or maybe choose a type of relationship that you have to have, like have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. If the community could choose these milestones and maybe even share their scenarios on the gallery, this would make such a difference. We could be more connected, we could do different things. We could track our challenges in game, like the Not So Berry challenge is so hard to track. Imagine if we could add these milestones into the UI. That would be amazing. I would love it. But scenarios are just like an open-ended setup with no milestones, no guidance whatsoever. It's nice that you can do whatever you want, but it'd be nicer if you could do more. If we're talking about setting up scenarios, why don't you give us options to set our own scenarios? Alice can only be Garrett's household member, sister, and wife. Cousin? Aunt? Oh no, just those three. Why don't you give us more options? Ex-girlfriend could be one. We could set a starting relationship, like they could start being good friends or they could start being enemies, and that would give us way more options. It would be just like the setup that we have for the scenarios, but we could do whatever we want as a player, and that's way more valuable for a game like The Sims 4, in which people want to play their own stories. That's the whole point of The Sims, is to simulate what you want. So, to conclude this video, I don't like the scenarios. It doesn't sit right with me that they're adding those different features into The Sims 4 when there's a lot of broken things in the base game and a lot of stuff we've been asking for and they're not listening. Like the emotion system is so broken. He should be sad because he just broke up with his girlfriend, but I made him take a few photos, so now he's happy because he made a new good friend and he made a new friend. And he is near misery because, of course, having someone sad around you is more important than yourself being sad. And the whims, like she wants to call someone on the phone because she's happy. The only person she knows is standing right in front of her, so who are you gonna call honey? Yes, it's a free update, I get it, but it's free for a game we've already paid for. I live in Brazil, it's really expensive here. And bugs like simulation lag make it impossible to play. So fix the game first, make it not broken, and then be creative, branch out and add new features. But who cares about it, right? Because we've got the scenarios that do nothing. It is important to note that the scenarios are just starting. They may add more involving ones in the future, maybe update the game to make this more interesting. And if you're a PC or Mac player, make sure to check what modders are gonna do with this feature, because I'm pretty sure they can do wonderful things. We can be optimistic about it and hope for a brighter future, but as of now I feel sour and I don't like this update, especially because it is taking time, effort, resources that could be added into fixing problems that we have in the game and giving us things that we're asking for, and not a new feature that doesn't really do anything. Of course, this was just my opinion. If you agree with me, if you disagree, I would love to know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you on a future video. Bye!